Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Well, you've done it. You've made it through midweek. That's right, everybody. We're going to start off tonight with this picture from Loretta Hurley, and we're looking at the crazy mountains. A beautiful fall day, but have you seen something missing up here? One little batch of snow up there in the crazy mountains. Outside of that, those were snow-capped not that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and now all that stuff has melted, so maybe we could use a little bit of snow. Meanwhile, here's a picture from Ron Solder. This was a little chickadee, and he was upside down and turned sideways and just squawking at Ron as he was taking a picture. I guess he didn't want his picture taken, but anyway, nice shot, Ron. Thanks for sending that in. Here's what's happening in Billings right now. Really not a bad night for us. We've had pretty nice day, clear skies, 64 degrees, east wind at about 7 miles per hour. Now, our high temperature actually topped out at 79. Here's your normal high, 72 in the record. That was 92 set back in 1984. The record low, 28 degrees back in 1971. When it comes to precipitation, we were dry again today, but that's okay. We're doing pretty good for the month. Take a look at this. Here's where we are for September. 128, only need to be at 7,400 to be caught up to average month to date. And for the year to date total, look at this, we're at 1,520, only need to be at 1,079 to be caught up to average year to date. So yeah, we're doing very well in the precipitation department in Billings. Now elsewhere around the state, our current temps into the 40s and 50s out in the west, 50s across the High Line, 58 over Glasgow. Billings, 64 right now. You see 62 over Miles City. Those are some of your warm spots. Bozeman, Livingston also into the 60s. But look at our reported highs for the day. Look at all the 70s here. It felt like room temperature here in eastern Montana. Out in the west, well, they've had rain showers off and on throughout much of the day there. They only got up into the 50s for afternoon highs. Over here in the southwest, they got in the 60s and some low 70s there. And as we move on tonight, we did have our thunderstorm outlook show isolated showers and thunderstorms were expected out in western Montana. That's where most of them were. Back here in eastern Montana, most of the rain we had, that was very late last night around midnight or so, and that stuff has since moved on. Now tomorrow, we could see some more isolated thunder showers out in the west. Back in the east, well, it's kind of the same story. Isolated thunder showers from Glasgow down to Miles City into Sheridan. But east of that, kind of like what happened last night, a marginal risk of severe storms here in extreme eastern Montana. Could see a lot of heavy showers, thunderstorms, maybe some large hail. All of that is possible tomorrow evening. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, tonight, here's your storms now making their way from the southwest, heading up towards north central Montana. Back in eastern Montana, generally partly cloudy skies. Not too bad, but here's the big story, big upper level trough here. It's digging a little bit farther down into California, so that band of rain was supposed to move a little bit farther, but it's taking a little longer because it's digging a little bit farther south, and so that makes the showers just kind of stay more out in the western part of the state. Now at the surface, we have, there's your cold front there. That starts making its way across Montana tonight. By tomorrow morning, it'll be in south central Montana, but most of the moisture still will be wrapping around and heading in towards western Montana. But keep your eye on that low pressure cell there, that one there. As that moves in towards Montana tomorrow evening, we'll see some wraparound moisture go around there, produce snow in the higher elevations, a lot of heavy rain showers down here in the valleys in south central Montana. How much rain are we talking about? Well, take a look at this. Billings, over an inch of rain possible. Areas in blue, anywhere from half an inch to an inch. In the green areas, more like a third of an inch or something less than that. So we're expecting a lot of showers in this region as a second low pressure cell pumps that stuff up our way. Tonight, our temps cool back down into the 40s and 50s out west. 40s and 50s back here in the east with generally clearing skies. Then for tomorrow, we're back up into the 70s. Some 80s over at Hardin and Sydney, 67 over in Livingston in the far west, getting back up into the 50s and 60s out there. But as you'll see here in Billings tonight, mostly clear and 49 degrees. Next 7 days, looks like this. We will see 73 on Thursday, 60s on Friday and Saturday, and then back to the 70s again as we head into the middle part of next week. But look for a good chance for rain as we head into the weekend. Let's go back to the desk.